Okie dokie, people. Let's have some Hatoful boyfriend holiday star. Yes, indeed. Let's play it. Let's do it. Albert's going to answer some questions, hopefully. But let's ask him them. All pacts of confidentiality have been voided by the client's violation. What do you want to know, sir? He remained as distant as ever while I questioned him. Apparently the circumstances were as follows. There were 5 children by different mothers in the Labelle household. An elder sister, an elder brother, twin brothers, and moi. The Labelle family had always chosen its heirs on ability, and I, the youngest son, was clearly the favourite. But my stepmothers were not going to take that lying down. The mother of my eldest brother had hired Albert to infiltrate the mansion under the guise of a butler and wait for an opportunity to kill me. That night, she became impatient. She hired another assassin, independent of Albert. You slipped in as a butler as you were ordered. You were never late, but you were hardly treated as a stranger. If she wanted to kill me, wouldn't it have been more certain to just wait for you to finish me off? I cannot understand why she would bring in another assassin now, of all times. I can only guess that the client became impatient. I have been with you for longer than I estimated, so perhaps she feared that her plot had been exposed. It would seem that I did not gain her complete confidence, and that I regret. Do you mean to say that she was afraid that you, having grown close to me, would have been unable to carry out your orders, and so she brought in an unrelated third party? I am terribly sorry that I was not able to deliver the full value to her. Had she but given the signal, I would have been able to complete the contract at any time, but... He was as detached as ever, unconcerned that it was his very target that he was speaking to. Perhaps these black feathers really do hide a machine with no flesh and blood at all. Strangely, his calm was infectious. It was amusing, and at the same time allowed me to remain composed while I considered my own position. The client contracted me to take care of you, Master Sequoia, but at the same time interfered with my work being given me and signalled to act. Had you died, I'd be unable to complete the contract. While it's true, the only place a man can rest without fear of the assassin's blade is in his own grave. Master Sequoia must remain alive if he is to be assassinated. I took care of this gentleman here to persevere that state of affairs. You mean it wasn't out of your devotion and love for me? Oh ho! You don't mince words, Albert. Indeed, sir. It's hard to tell, like, who's actually talking in this bit. Or was it just me? Now then, do you have any more questions, sir? I fear it is time for me to depart. You're leaving our service? As I mentioned, the client annulled our contract by calling in a third party. I shall be returning to my usual world until I am called upon by the next client. Your usual world? Wait, couldn't it be rehired and come after me again? I cannot say that would depend on who approaches me. I was sure after that night's events of what I had suspected all along. He had probably thrown away whatever emotion he was born with, long ago. He followed his own rules with the utmost perfection, and beyond that, nothing. He would leave the mansion, and if he were hired to target me again, would kill me, without hesitation or remorse. Wait, Albert! I shall not allow you to leave. Stay. I am not a butler, Master Sequoia. This mansion is not the place for me. I will hire you. If you mean as a butler, then I must refuse. If it is an assassination you are after, then we can talk. If I let him out of my sight, he will surely become a threat. I have to keep him here, but I can't hire him as a butler. A bodyguard? No, you wouldn't accept that either. Meaning, yes, Albert, I want you as an assassin. And will I be targeting? Me. You, Master Sequoia? That's right. Is that not allowed? I cannot think of any precedent, but there is no reason it should not be. In that case, I order you to remain here in the Labelle household under the guise of a butler, and await my signal. Understood. Let us write up the contract. In other words, I am Albert's client and his target as well. Clever, don't you think? It doesn't let you keep him by, provided you don't give him that signal. Besides, Albert is excellent. If someone else in the mansion were to make an attempt on my life, he would protect me with his own. After all, he can't kill me if I'm already dead. Indeed, sir. That sounds like a pretty hair-trigger kind of relationship. But at the same time, it's a good way of keeping tabs on an otherwise dangerous assassin. I don't know, Sequoia. It still bothers me. Oh ho, just who do you think I am? Any true aristocrat needs to have a dangerous pawn or two on hand. I don't like you, Albert. But Sequoia seems to have this sorted out. But if you do end up hurting him, I'll hunt you to the ends of the earth and back. Remember that. Understood, Master Yo-Yo. Merry Christmas! Everybody looks so serious. Miru and Kaku can't handle this kind of pressure. Merry Christmas! We'll make our escape while they're distracted. Hooray! Get back here, you two. I haven't lectured you yet. Ta-da! Merry Christmas! After them, Albert. Catch them and bring them back here. Understood, sir. What happened? It just ends like that? What the F? I got the trophy and everything. It just ended. They fetched me. I don't even know what one we're on. We're on the third one? I'll have to check out the trophies. I'm going to make this a short episode. I'll check the trophies to find out which other short episode I'm on. Literally short episodes. Now, I've still got all these radios to do. I've done the first one. So I've got another 5. And then I'm like 100% done on the game. Yes indeed. To the pip.